I'm Sarah Zurich-Brown, and I've been a member of Fitwit for 3 years. Before I started Fitwit, I was occasionally running, and I would kind of dabble in yoga, but I really wanted to exercise more regularly and do something that would condition my whole body, but I was clueless as to how to do that. So what's been awesome about being a member of Fitwit is that I've really learned how to exercise, and I feel like I'll have that skill for life. And the first time that I can remember sort of having a specific goal in mind was in January 2016 when the Nutrition Challenge rolled around. And so the Nutrition Challenge involves kind of like a self-tailored customization of your diet where you restrict certain items, put an emphasis on healthier eating, and your progress is measured both initially and at the end of the challenge. So I did that challenge in January of 2016, and I don't remember having like a particular goal in mind other than to just do it. But as I was doing the challenge, I was noticing that I was getting trimmer, and people were giving me compliments. Sarah, you look really good. So I was like, great, I'm dominating this challenge. When I went in for my end results, it showed that I had lost weight, but hadn't necessarily gained strength, which was something that I really wanted to do. And so I made that my goal kind of going forward. In particular, when the next nutrition challenge rolled around, I was like, I'm gonna get stronger this time. Yeah. So nutrition for me has been a goal outright. I wanted to improve my nutrition, and it has also inspired me to take on new challenges at the gym and made me aware of how much nutrition can be a part of just better performance. So when I did the nutrition challenge in January of 2017, my goal was really to gain strength. And I was able to do that largely because I kind of joined this meal prep service that showed me how to construct healthy meals. It was really cool to be a part of. And being part of the meal prep service also showed me, helped me to eat more often. So before, my nutrition habits were kind of, I'd eat breakfast late in the morning and then eat a late lunch and eat dinner kind of late at night, maybe just grab a slice of pizza. And I wasn't eating enough overall, which was making me hangry, making me kind of a rage monster person. So focusing in on my nutrition, being part of this meal prep service really helped me to just eat more often, eat enough, get enough protein that I was able to gain strength. And then I saw that translate into faster running times at the gym, the ability to do my first toe push-up. Doing this stuff outside of the gym, focusing on my nutrition, made me stronger, helped me achieve that goal. There are lots of obstacles when you go to try to make nutrition change, and I think the big one is just how many options are out there, right? So consider every time you go to the grocery store, you're confronted with like 30,000 items on average. So there are 30,000 options of which to choose from, and then if you're thinking about going on a diet or a particular nutrition program, there are so many of those to choose from. So I think my initial struggles were just like, how do I do this? But what's been useful is once you choose something, I think what's useful about going on a diet or doing some type of challenge is that it really gets you out of habits, right? So if you go to the grocery store, there are 30,000 items, but on average, you're just choosing 50 to 100 of those items, and you're probably choosing the same ones from week to week. And so what's useful about doing a diet or a challenge is you kind of, for that period that you're on it, alter your behavior, start choosing new items, and that breaks old habits and gets you maybe choosing healthier items. The other major obstacle, there are all these options, and we also have very limited time. And so that's definitely a big thing for me, just sticking to it is, first off, you need the time to invest in what program am I gonna choose? Am I gonna have enough time to prepare meals so that I can stick to the program? So just having that time is a challenge. But if you take the time to make those changes, what's awesome is that that's gonna translate into being able to do things in a more routine, healthy way down the line. So I feel like I have invested a good deal of time in thinking about my nutrition in the past few years, but having invested that time, it's really gonna help me for the rest of my life, just having made those it's going to help me the rest of my life make better choices. Yeah, well, if you remember here at Fitwit, I would definitely consider doing the nutrition challenge when it rolls around in January, because that for me was huge. It really, really helped me change, just get to thinking about my nutrition. I think the other thing is just general advice, looking to eat fewer processed foods, more fruits and vegetables, making sure you're getting enough protein in the diet, eating enough. And the other thing that was really helpful for me, which is advice some people might not want to hear, is that over the past couple of years I've really restricted my alcohol consumption. So I went from being a daily drinker to being a rarely to occasional drinker. And that's made a big difference in a couple of ways. One, just fewer calories, but also that's helped me to, be able to come to my morning workouts and be ready to really attack them ferociously.